Welcome to Eating Glass. We're your hosts, Cole.
And I'm Lucas.
We started a successful marketing agency at 16 years old.
And in this podcast, we and other entrepreneurs will talk about our mistakes in business and how to correctly avoid them.
So you don't have to eat glass like us. In this episode, we're going to talk about what we do with certain amounts of money, starting with $1. What would you do with $1, Lucas?
I'm going to be honest with you, Cole. You got to give me a little time to think. It's a big, you could do so much. Well, actually, wait. Okay. First of all, I'm going to go on a bit of a side tangent. The dollar store, I'm calling you out. What the hell are you doing with $1.25 on those shelves? I'm looking that change your name, bro. $1.25 store, or else I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Okay, I can't buy shit with $1 anymore. I can't buy anything. Can't buy a gallon of gas.
We're all gonna die.
I wish. Can't go into the dollar store and buy anything. It's all worth $1.25 now. Yeah, because inflation. Whoop-de-doo. But like, look. Let's be honest here. There's not much you can do with $1. So I personally would go into some kind of candy shop and get do you know those little like flavored Tootsie Rolls called like Fruit Chews or whatever they are?
Fruit
Love
roll-ups?
those things. No, like fruit. They're like Tootsie Rolls, but they're like different colors and they're flavored different. Look, people will know. They'll know.
I don't know.
Some will know. Some have to know. I would buy a bag of those because they're so cheap and probably very poisonous. But I would love those things. They are the best. Vanilla flavor, love it. Perfect.
Yeah.
What would you do, Cole?
$1.
You got a lot of choices.
I think I try to buy the U.S. government or something.
You know, honestly, in the current state, you might be able to get away with that one.
I mean, it might take a little bit of negotiation, but
maybe whittle him down a few notches.
And then with the rest of the money after I buy the U.S. government, I'm definitely going to go and get myself a nice filet mignon.
You know, actually, there are $1 steaks out there. So are you saying you'd go for a $1 steak?
Well, it'd have to be more like 50 cents after I buy the government. But
oh, yeah. Okay, so a 50-cent steak. Okay, yeah. All right, I see you.
I don't know if it's the most healthy thing, but who knows?
Oh, no, I get you. All right, let's move on up. $100. What's the one item that you would buy with $100?
$100. How about a good trash can? You know,
you might have some money left over. I'm not gonna lie.
Hear me out. Like, you have the trash can, but it has silver encrusted, gold encrusted edges. Okay,
you might be a little over. I'm not gonna lie.
The whole thing's made of 24 karat gold.
I'm very lost. Okay, look, here's
the trash doesn't feel discriminated.
Cole, I feel the need to re-explain the purpose of this episode to you. Apologies to all of you out there listening. Cool, you could be saying things like food for the homeless, stuff like that. But no, we're going to buy you a 24 karat gold encrusted trash can to make your trash feel better. That half-eaten apple that your mom packed you for lunch that you threw out, its self-esteem is way up there. I'll tell you that. But here's the thing. You have $100. To an 8-year-old, that is a fortune. Now, what are you going to buy?
Lamborghini.
You might be able to buy part of a side mirror for a Lamborghini. So you could get partially there.
What I'd actually buy is a good ergonomical keyboard that I could
That's
use.
A great idea. Yeah, a keyboard would be awesome. Personally, I would go for either like for a fourth monitor, one that I can mount on top of my middle one, just like a quick $100, like just a small one.
Monitors
Doesn't even
aren't
have to be
really
high quality.
$100, but
Yeah, I know. I'm talking like a small one because I want something up
yeah,
there.
the fourth monitor. Yeah.
Just something small because I would love an extra monitor that's not 4K to keep like audio software
Oh
running
yeah,
on. That way I
it's
can
so
monitor it.
terrible. You get the 4K monitor.
Look. Okay. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. All right. I see what you mean. But also, just if it's $100, I'll take a small monitor. I'll mount it on top of my middle one. And I can just have like audio software running up there, just like making sure everything's working correctly,
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. I think that would be fun.
Okay.
That would make me feel James Bond-esque having a fourth monitor. If I like that idea. $1,000.
Well, you're starting
The
this
poor
one.
man's
You're
fortune.
starting this one.
Yeah. Oh, I'm starting this? Okay. $1,000. Dude, I'm eyeing Reese's peanut butter cups.
Mm.
And I'm thinking like a bag, like a big old pallet of Reese's peanut butter cups. But
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest, not just Reese's peanut butter cups. Like, okay, I really like candy. This is a thing about me. I really
don't.
like.
So.
Yeah, he hates it. I love candy. Big difference, but I'm gonna either say maybe a really nice new watch, like just a really nice watch, or
I mean,
just
you can't get a
pallet
really
of
nice
candy.
watch for $1,000.
Yeah, not a really nice watch, but $1,000 watch. You can find some good watches out there for $1,000. I mean, if you know where to look. But I'm just saying maybe something like that. A nice little accessory like that. I don't have a need for stockpiling Reese's peanut butter cups at the moment. So yeah, I'd go for that.
The pallet of Reese's peanut butter cups.
They might melt. Yeah.
What do you mean? You got to buy the big industrial refrigeration unit.
That might be
your
more than
Reese's
what's
cups.
left over.
Well, I think I'd just buy a nice, like, brand new suit
Really?
with some
That's
nice.
a good idea.
Or maybe not a whole new suit. Maybe a new like jacket, like that could go with like one of the other ones I got.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
And a pink shirt to go with it.
Oh yeah, definitely. That would be a good idea. I mean, like a nice new suit. That's good. That kind of goes with my accessory idea.
Pink with a brown suit.
Yeah. Oh, and just a side note to anybody out there listening, this is like physical items we're going for. Of course, I know we're businessmen. We're gonna like, if we had the option, I would put it into my business. Well, fucking duh, genius. Yeah, I know. But
Yeah.
like, come on.
But that's not fun. What are we? How are we supposed to make a 30-minute episode out of that?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta talk about the physical items here. Silly stuff, But
yeah.
$100,000. What would you buy?
I think I gotta buy out Twitter from Elon.
Oh, come on, man. Just pick something. Elon's not giving up Twitter for the life of him. All right.
I think he's pretty tired after it from like 4 days. So
with how the media is treating him right now, well, for good reason, honestly. But he's tired of a lot
Twitter
of things.
better.
I don't doubt that somehow. But here's the thing. Here's the plan. You have $100,000. That's enough to buy you a decent car. It's enough to maybe even pay for rent for a couple of months. Who knows?
Yeah,
maybe
like
you
2
could
months,
even.
I think.
Yeah, well, I mean, you could even pay for like part of an ambulance ride with that amount of money. You could go like 3 blocks in an ambulance.
You can spend an hour in the hospital.
Drive. Yeah. By the way, did you guys know it's cheaper to call a limo than ride in an ambulance? Fun fact.
Yeah, write that down on your refrigerator.
Yeah, call a limo if you ever get like in a really bad health situation.
What's the limo hotline?
This is a joke. We don't recommend this. Do not call a limo expecting to be brought to the hospital. They will not show up in time. They are always late.
And legally, we are required to say this by our lawyer.
Yes, we do not condone anybody not calling an ambulance in a health crisis.
But if you do, make sure they have a lot of alcohol.
Such bad advice from Cole. I apologize. Uh, anyways, back to $100,000. I would call 1,000 limos.
I don't think
Yes,
really. Is it only $1,000
1,000
for a
limos.
limo?
Probably less.
I've never
for
bought a
some.
limo ride. How does that? How did they charge?
Well, I mean, it depends on where you're going, honestly. And what you'll see with a lot of companies like that is that they're not always just specifically limousine companies. They're just, like rideshare companies. Not
Yeah.
exactly like Uber rideshare, but they have like town cars they do as well. So when you call a limousine, unless you specifically pay the extra fee to insure a limo, it's very possible, you'll get a town car or like just a really nice SUV or something like that.
Yeah.
But
got some-
it costs a good
yeah.
amount of money.
So say I wanted to take a limousine
Yeah.
from Times Square to the Bellagio Hotel.
So that would cost probably a lot of fucking money. Excuse my language. But it would cost a lot of money. And on top of that, a lot more money. What I'm trying to say is pick something else that does not cost that much money. It's $100,000 here.
So
okay?
I can't buy
It's-
Twitter. You're telling
No.
me I can't buy Twitter and I can't
Don't
buy a
You don't
limousine
got the cash.
to Vegas. So
Not from Times Square. No.
I wonder if they have an extra fee for driving through Times Square, right?
Oh, that might not be a
Because,
bad idea.
like-
Hey, limo drivers out there, we're giving you some tips right now.
Because I
Yeah.
mean, it's kind of hard to get through that New York City traffic, especially in a limousine. Okay.
Yeah, you're right. You know what's worse though is Boston. Boston traffic, I rate worse than New York.
I mean, they have
That's a hot take.
the road systems in Boston are so old and like just like jumbled spaghetti messes. Like
Meant for horse-drawn carriages, my friend. Boston, Massachusetts, the land of dreams and hatred. But
and good
no,
pizza.
and a really good pizza. Yeah, they have
New
good
York has
pizza
good
there.
pizza too. I'm sorry if I offended you, New Yorkers, but
No, I'm not sorry,
Boston-
New York. You Boston pizza.
Boston also has some good pizza.
Yeah, we might just be biased because we live so close to Boston. But $100,000. Let's stay on track here. And I'm not saying buying $100,000 Steam gift cards, but just like, but what are you gonna spend it on? You're gonna like max out your Steam library. You're gonna go buy a new car. You're gonna go buy something cool for your parents.
I think I'd just pay it to my parents.
That's awesome, man. But you have to pick something because I didn't ask about your parents. So either give them a physical item or I'm going to start talking.
A physical check.
No. What's something worth $100,000 that your parents would like as a gift?
Hmm.
There's got to be something. You know
I
your
think-
parents pretty well,
I
I
think
would
the
assume.
best gift is a new driveway, like just like repaving it.
Oh, that is not a bad option, that you might have some money left over, but like that is a good idea. I know one of your driveways is so steep that I'm afraid my car is going to roll down it.
Okay, that's actually a terrible thing. I redact that statement. That was a terrible.
Yeah.
I don't know. How about
God, it's $100,000.
keyboards? 100 keyboards.
It's $100,000.
Okay, what do you recommend?
I personally would buy a new snowmobile. One person racing, fun.
$100,000 snowmobile?
Yep. Easily.
Okay. Hmm.
Professional grade racing snowmobile.
Actually, I've changed my mind. I want a Model S plaid.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, like, how about we just whittle that down to Tesla? Let's just get you a good old Tesla.
Whoa,
that would
I
work.
can't just have any old Tesla here. Either
Well, I'm not.
I need either a semi truck or the Model S plaid.
Best I can do is a Model Y.
I don't know. I think we're gonna have to negotiate.
We're
this
calling
further,
it a Model Y, and we're moving on. $1 million. This is a big jump.
Okay,
Now you can buy some cool stuff.
I want to buy a house for a homeless person.
That's an awesome
Mr.
choice.
Beast.
Yeah, okay.
And
I mean that's awesome. That's great.
And then
So we're talking like $700,000 down the drain. What next?
okay, then we're talking.
You got 300,000 left over.
We're talking a good 30 jet charters.
Okay. That's a great idea. That's I mean, you can definitely charter some jets with that money.
Specifically the coordinates 30.6 degrees west.
I'm gonna type this in.
to 54.7 degrees north. That's where I want to. That's where all my 30 jet charters.
Well, what was that second coordinate? 2.7.
I don't remember, like 30.7 degrees north or something. I don't even know if those are like actual coordinates. Isn't there like seconds or something too?
Well, I mean, there's a lot that goes into coordinates. You know, we do live in a 3D world. What you just named would be placed on a graph in the 8th grade, but you were kind of close.
Where did I put it? Do you look it up?
Well, you would be in the first quadrant, and you would be.
What are we talking about here? I'm talking about the Earth. I'm talking about the Earth here.
The Earth is not a 2D coordinate plane, sadly. But I see what you're saying, and that's a great idea. Jet charter and a house for a homeless person. Yes. Great idea. $1 million is a lot. What I would personally do is, first of all, I would get a statue made out of some kind of shiny metal. Doesn't have to be gold, doesn't have to be silver, something durable, you know, something that will last, coated in like, and you need, you know, some kind of rain, you know, water resistant coating, a statue of me. And I would pay my local town to put it in the middle of the main roundabout in my town with a plaque.
You can't do that.
No, with a plaque that describes me as the greatest revolutionary to be seen in the American Civil War.
No.
That's what I want.
The Civil War.
Yes, the Civil War. That's what I want. That's what I need.
Revolutionary? You mean the Revolutionary War?
No. I mean the Civil War.
Revolutionary in the Civil War.
The Civil War was still a revolutionary war.
I guess so, but
wait, no. Okay, that would mean I'm not a Confederate. I hate those guys. Those guys suck. The greatest Union soldier to fight in the Civil War.
Interesting.
That would be me.
Statue, $1 million statue.
Yes, and it would say something on the plaque like 30,000 unconfirmed kills. That's what I want. That's what I would spend my $500,000 on. I will not let you. And the other $500,000 million. Get ready for this. I would pay off student debt loans for like a person and a half, and that would be the rest of my money. That would be 500,000.
Okay.
Yeah, I would pay off some student debt loans for people close to me, because student debt is bad, and I do not support putting students in that much debt. It's kind of a downvote thing to do, you know?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. They kind of
hear that, America? Stuff, not cool. Yeah, two guys on the internet.
The First Amendment here.
Yeah. Two guys on the internet said to change it, Joe Biden. I already know you're changing it, but like, do it faster. Okay. But capiche? Yeah. That would be a fun $1 million, you know, being the greatest Union soldier in the Revolutionary War. Sorry, the Civil War.
Yes, the greatest revolutionary in the Civil War that was born, and it's going to specifically say on that plaque that you were born in the 21st century.
No, born in 2016, obviously.
The 5-year-old that
lived 2016 to 2021. Yes, that was me. Brilliant life. Oh God. Yeah, that would be
What
so
is this
fun.
podcast?
It's look, I hope somebody out there resonates. But
Mm.
any statue of me in the town square just seems like such a. It seems like an old timey like power move, if, to put that correctly. That's the way to like
When you're
get
creating a
publicity.
coup, like
I can see that on like a headline with Florida man, like Florida man orders construction of Union Civil War statue with his name on it in town square, made out of gold. Just like, yeah, that would be Florida man. Yeah, that's him. Um,
Oh
I
my
can see
God.
that happening, but that's $1 million right there. Okay. On to the big one. The biggin, as they say. Can you guess?
8-figure club. No, whatever. 10-figure club.
$1 billion.
Okay.
What would you buy?
I don't even know what I can buy with. I can basically buy anything. So
Yeah, go ahead. You can buy a bunch of tanks. You can buy approximately your own military.
well, I
You
mean,
can buy
why do I
the
need a
U.S. Army.
I already bought the U.S. government for 50 cents. So
Well, wait. That may or may not include the U.S. military.
well, I mean,
but
if I buy the government, then Congress has the power to control.
yeah, okay, this is an alternate universe. Okay, we're pulling a Doctor Strange over here. Don't sue us. Yeah, but this is a alternate universe where you did not purchase, and the U.S. government is not purchasable for 50 cents. And it is not purchase. You could buy the U.S. government for $3 trillion, but I'm only giving you 1 billion. So what's it gonna be? You can buy your own private army 3 times. You can charter a jet around the world about 50,000 times. You could go to the moon and back. You could do.
I don't know about that one, to be honest.
I mean, you could honestly just hitch a ride with Jeff Bezos on his next flight up. You could hitch a few rides. You're a billionaire. Do what you want, man. No taxes.
I'll probably just create the metaverse like Zuckerberg or something.
The sad part about that is he has put more than, I believe it's somewhere around $16 billion. Maybe that's way more, way less. I'm not aware. Sorry, I'm not up with that.
And
I don't keep up
Roblox
with
still beats him.
Yeah, he has not been successful. They have nothing to show for it. It's not at this moment that we're recording this. They have nothing to show for it.
Yeah.
Not good. But here's the thing.
We're probably gonna look back at this in like 50 years, and he's gonna own the world or something. Like,
Zuckerberg, I'm pretty sure he's already started his alien takeover. So we'll see how that goes 50 years from now.
and Elon will be on a different planet, just like doing his own thing. Like,
He's leaving tomorrow. Man.
I don't know what Bezos is
Yeah.
doing. Like, probably just on his yacht. Like,
Bezos by then might have hair, but we'll see. $1 billion. You could construct like 100 statues of you in the Union Civil War. Like, come on. So
Maybe I'll
many
just- I
opportunities.
might build a road or something.
A road. Like, how long would this road be? Where would it go from?
From the road would
Rome?
go from we go from the middle of the Atlantic Ocean to the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean.
That's a cool idea. A
Just-
submarine track, if you will.
I guess so.
Yeah,
And
it's cool.
you would have to parachute your vehicles in from a C-130,
Mhm.
and then you have a bunch of scuba gear on,
Sounds awesome.
and you sink down in the water until you
Great idea.
eventually die to the pressure.
Love it. Keep it up. Anyways,
Actually, you know what I would do? I would create Jurassic World. That probably costs more than $1 billion. So.
No, you could do that. I mean, $1 billion is a lot of money. You could probably figure it out.
Or no, I changed my mind.
Okay.
I'm building that BAE Systems building, a nuclear-proof Armageddon
Oh my God.
building.
Hey, shout out to BAE Systems. You guys know how to build a building. Good construction over here. Yeah. Yeah, but for those of you that don't know, BAE Systems is a defense contractor that works for the U.S. military or with the U.S. military to create things that can deflect ICBMs and other airborne attacks based on the U.S. That's the technical term for it. In other words, they make thing on the ground, shoot the thing in the sky, and they save the world by doing that, or just the U.S., I guess. But, you know, they're pretty cool people. Thank you, BAE Systems, for keeping us safe. But in other words, for $1 billion, I would okay. This is a thing that I've thought about for a long part of my life. I love space. I love exploring space. I really want to go to space. I'm going to go to space. I hope I do at some point. I probably will. That's really cool to say that. But there is something on our planet that is almost just as vast, or not as vast, but as unknown as space, and that is our ocean. We have barely explored our ocean. I would put $1 billion. Yeah, his road and my exploration teams. I mean, I'd put $1 billion into investing into his road. We're gonna double the length of that road. We're gonna build a road so far down into that damn ocean. We're gonna find something deeper than the Mariana Trench, and I'm gonna prove to you all that megalodons are still probably dead.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, there's probably nothing special down there. Probably just a lot of water.
The Titanic was actually a living being.
Yeah, something crazy like that. That's like Lovecraftian horror. But, you know, I would actually, with the leftover, you know, like 29 million or whatever, after doubling the length of his road, I would hitch a ride down and see the Titanic.
That'd be pretty cool.
I want to see the Titanic. I want to do that. That seems cool. Actually seeing the wreckage. That seems like something that would like actually change your perspective with a lot of things, like seeing that ship at the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's definitely something I would do.
I don't know if you can actually go that deep, like as a human being.
Well, there, I believe, and let me pull up the good old Google over here. Deepest, I believe it was 2 men that went deepest people to ever descend into the ocean. It was 2 men. Yes, there was a man in a submarine that got to the bottom of the Mariana Trench.
Well, how deep is that? Did he die? Did
7 miles. No, he was alive. He was fine. He went 7 miles into the ocean. That is deeper than the abyssal zone.
I thought we never made it.
That is known. No, we've made it down there. There was a man that did that. Also known as 10,927 meters, or about 11 kilometers. Almost there. And 35,853 feet. Almost as tall as me. But it was it was a grand expedition. So props to that guy.
Interesting.
Yeah, very cool.
That reminds me of Subnautica.
It does.
If you guys haven't played Subnautica,
play that game.
Play the
game. Good game. 1 and 2, both amazing games. I like one more.
We need to go do some marketing for that team.
Yeah. Let's say, hey, Subnautica, if you're listening to this, man, call us up. We're happy to talk. But yeah, you know, I love that sort of thing. And also, for those of you that don't know, the deepest area of the ocean, which has only been discovered at the Mariana Trench, this level is known as the Challenger Deep. That is deeper than the abyssal zone. There is no light down there besides slight bioluminescence from animals and plant life.
Oh my god!
And it's kind of crazy that humans made it down there. To be honest, that was a real eye opener when I first heard that. that we've made it that deep. But here's the thing. There's most likely points in the ocean that are deeper than the Mariana Trench that we don't know about, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I want to find out. So I would put $1 billion towards research into the unknown of the ocean. I want to see what's down there. I want to know exactly how it works, what the ecosystem is like. And maybe we can even look into the Bermuda Triangle a little and find some of those like
That's
crash planes and
interesting.
stuff. Yeah. Just like to solve a few things. Because, I mean, fun fact, weather patterns are very weird in the Bermuda Triangle. And that's what's known to cause scientifically what's known to cause the disappearances of these vessels and aircraft. But I want to find some of those things. Yeah, I feel like that'd be cool. And maybe that Malaysian Airlines flight as well. Kind of want to look for that.
Yeah, interesting.
So just like finding out stuff, figuring things out. That seems like it would be a blast.
Yeah, it's crazy how there's so much of our planet that no one knows anything about.
Yeah, everybody has their eyes on the sky, and I mean, I do too. I love space. It's like my favorite thing. My background on my computer right now, if I could show it, is literally a nebula. Like I love space. My phone background, here, I can pull this up real quick, is actually the Pillars of Creation. Oh, is that gonna work? There we go. You can see the little Pillars of Creation captured by the James Webb Telescope. I don't know if that image really came through because of the zoom background, but it was the James Webb Telescope. Takes some really good photos, by the way. Definitely follow that on Instagram if you haven't already. Very interesting. I love space, but there's so much down there. There's so much, you know?
Yeah.
Like what if there's like, I don't know, what if Steve Jobs is down there? What if he's just hanging out down there? I don't know, man. There could be so many
I don't know.
things.
That's crazy. Yeah.
But I feel like figuring out at some point, I like seeing the Titanic, figuring out what happened to some of these things, especially like Malaysian Airlines, that flight. I don't remember the exact number, but crazy stuff. Like those urban legends.
That's crazy. Yeah. I remember when I was on a ship going through the Bermuda Triangle, there was massive waves. Like we're talking like 10-foot plus waves. No, more than that actually. And it was rocking the whole ship. It was crazy. Like the whole boat went into like lockdown or whatever. Everyone had to stay in their rooms. So
yeah. And I mean, I'm sure you saw firsthand how that could easily sink a ship.
A smaller boat,
yeah. Some kind of small. It doesn't even have to be that small of a boat. I believe
a big cruise ship. So
well, I mean, if you think about it, haven't there been full-size cargo ships that have gone missing?
I think so. Yeah,
cargo ships. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. The SS El Faro went missing, which is a full-size cargo ship.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I believe. Yeah, that's what it's. Yeah, I think so. It headed into a Category 4 hurricane, so maybe that was their fault. Also, the Mary Celeste, if you don't know, the merchant brigantine, that was sunken in the Bermuda Triangle.
Well, maybe they didn't know there was a Category 4 hurricane.
You know, I feel like you kind of just get a hunch,
or when you see it in the distance.
When you look out anywhere in the general direction of a Category 4 hurricane, and you see a Category 4 hurricane. Look, if I look down train tracks and there's a Category 4 train coming at me that I know is going to kill me Category 4 ways, I'm going to Category get the hell out of there. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying here.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, maybe we'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe
I
they're
would
running
if
out
they
of
were still
fuel.
here.
Maybe they're
If they're
running
running out of fuel, why are
and
they
had a
going out
very
of the ocean?
a very special lumber delivery that they had to.
Yeah, to the
So-
hurricane, apparently.
Yes.
And trust me, that hurricane got its delivery.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah.
Uh,
So Bermuda Triangle, very interesting. Yeah. Also, there are constantly on the shore surrounding the Bermuda Triangle, on the shores, multiple pieces of cargo and ship parts washing up daily, along with aircraft parts, because so many things have gone missing in that area. But those were all the values we had to get through. We got up to $1 billion, and those are just some fun little things we had planned. Looking forward to getting that statue made, and
Yeah.
I'm going to be driving that road when it's constructed, Cole.
Yeah, so everyone who's listening right now, really what this episode is about is, and this is one of the greatest things that we'd recommend, is just spending some time thinking of these crazy ideas and just like dreaming, like keeping your excitement, because that's what's going to keep you motivated, and that's what we're doing here. So
Exactly. You know, it may be, and I know it's very stupid. Like I know I don't sound professional in this episode, and I'm sure Cole knows he sounds the same. It's meant to be that way. You don't always have to be the most professional, person on the internet to have a professional business. You sometimes got to lighten up. We're all human. But go out there, think of some crazy ideas. If you want to message us online, we have social media accounts plugged on our website, quadtechmarketing.com. That's QUANTECHMARKETING.com. And feel free to go on there, look at our social media, contact us through email with any crazy ideas you guys have, and maybe we'll highlight them on our social media.
Yeah,
But-
the best 10 are going to get highlighted.
Mhm.
So go through your ideas in there, and who knows, maybe your business will get a little shout out. So
Yeah. We're totally happy to talk to anybody on there, and maybe some people that we shout out will get a couple special discounts if they would so like. But that's for further discussion. I feel like we had a lot of fun here today, and I hope it was fun to listen to. Feel free to message us anytime. We'll be looking forward to your responses. And I already stated this earlier, but by the time of this release, it's almost Thanksgiving. We have canned food drives going on at our school. I recommend you guys go to your local canned food drives, charities, things like that. Make some small donations of some canned goods or other non-perishable, food donations, things like that. Doesn't even have to be food. Could be a little bit of cash, things like that. Something that won't affect your personal life as much, but will really, really improve somebody else's.
yeah.
But yeah, just go out there, make some fun donations, and hope you all have a good Thanksgiving if you celebrate. Yeah, that's all I have. Cole, you got anything else?
That's it.
Yeah,
Thank you guys for listening.
yeah. This has been Eating Glass. My name's Lucas.
Not cool.